Okay, this is not good. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a game of Dota 2 between Mineski and MiTH.Trust. This is a game for the... Oh, I just have to switch that one off, because, well, maybe in a moment. This is a game for the World Cyber Games. They organized the Asian Championship, which is what we have right here. There is 7 teams in this tournament, and this is 2 of them. We have Mineski. This is actually the first game of the day. They had 1 def win, since I said 7 teams. It's a double elimination bracket, so they've got 1 def win, which went to them. MiTH.Trust just already beat Veil, dropping down Veil into the losers bracket. So this is a game in the winners bracket. It's the best out of 1. We see MiTH on the Dire side, Mineski on the Radiant side, and yeah, we have a lot more games in store today and also tomorrow, because it's gonna be in 2 days. These games are being played at the Kuala Lumpur Convention Center, which is why there is no delay on the stream, because it's not needed. These teams can't cheat or anything because they can't hear me, because they are sitting at the Kuala Lumpur Convention Center. And we have as a first ban Rubik. We saw Rubik being banned a lot during the last couple of days. And if you're wondering, the overlay is actually not mine. It is that this side, this is still Valve that has this still inside their overlay. So I'm expecting that to change fairly soon. We have got a Windrunner ban out as well as a Morphling, so those are a bit more unorthodox bans that we normally see, which will mean that we will see some heroes in the pool that are normally banned out. We have the Windrunner, which is, I have to say, has been a while since I actually saw that one as a first ban. I've seen it before, but it really has been a couple of months. And it's a solid ban, and they have got second pick. So they're just they have got first pick, so they're just making sure there's a lot more heroes in the pool when it's their turn to pick. So that is what you can do if you have first pick. You can be a bit more specific about your bans, not having to ban out those heroes that you normally see ban out, like the Naga Siren, Darkseer, like, and those kind of heroes. Mineski actually having to ban out Morphling first, banning out the Darkseer second, knowing that they have to ban out some of those standard heroes just to have, you know, just to have the ones banned out that they definitely don't want to face, which was Darkseer in this case. And Morphling, I mean, Morphling has played a very big role in a lot of games so far. I mean, we have seen, if we saw a bit of the previous game, where MiTH was up versus Veil, and they used the Morphling there pretty successfully at that. So they don't want to have that one again. They don't want to face that one. As we see the last ban coming out from MiTH, wondering what it will be, because right now there's still so many heroes in the pool that are normally banned out, which will mean that Mineski will get some of those as well. But they banned out the Invoker, so they're not too worried about that one. So we still have the Naga Siren and the Lycan in the pool. And I'm wondering to see, I mean, Mineski could just choose not to ban out either of them, just to make sure they have at least one of them for themselves to pick up, unless they, like, really don't want to face one of the 2 that is still in there. And of course, it's not just those 2 that are still in there. There's still the Native Prophet. I mean, I'm not even naming that one anymore lately, because he gets through a lot more lately than he was before. And next to that, you of course also still have the Chen, the Leshrac. I mean, all the jungle heroes are still in the pool, so a lot of options still for Mineski to pick up or ban, whatever they want to go for. Of course, they only have to give away 1 hero and can pick up 2. So in that sense, you can now see that as a bit of a luxury, as we'll see which one they definitely don't want to face, or which one they will ban out, which is already accounted for their pickups to come. Perhaps they're gonna ban out the Beastmaster, so
Dire team pick.
Really no one of those heroes that we normally see banned out, but it's again, there's the Naga Siren. It's again, like I said, I mean, they want to have the chance to pick up those heroes as well, and they do that. They do give away the Naga Siren, but they are able to pick up the heroes that they definitely want, like, for example, what did I say earlier, a Nature's Prophet or something like that. But we'll see if that's actually what they want to go for. Taking their time. Apparently didn't think this all too much through. And of course Nagasari, we have seen him in the international, or her I should say, in the international a lot. Though the reactions that she got from the crowd was mostly boos for her ultimate. I have to say, as a caster, it can work out both ways. Naga Siren could be the ultimate setup for a massive team fight that's gonna be awesome to watch. It's also one of those ultimates that when there is an ultimate team fight going on, it can go for there can be a song and the whole team fight breaks off. In which case, you know, it can work out both ways. I am not yet sure which which side I find more important. We have a Nature's Prophet pick up as well as a Chen. So they secure the jungle hero, which is, of course, I mean, Myth can still pick up the Enigma, which is a good combination with the Naga Siren, because she can already show or start casting the black hole while the song is going on, and just to make sure that you catch those heroes. I mean, if you see a good position for a black hole, normally you would, you know, either have to have a blink dagger, or, you know, you have to walk up there, in which case all the heroes already move back. But if you have a song and you have an Enigma without a blink dagger, you can just do the song, and your Enigma will have all the time in the world to just walk up there and start casting his black hole. So ultimate initiation is right there, if they want to go for that. And I mean, the Chen is already there for Mineski, so they have their jungle hero secured, so I wouldn't be all too surprised if they do go for the Enigma, or if they rather have, of course, the Lycan, which is still in the pool, which is also a good jungle hero to have. Enchantress still in the pool. I can't believe Lycan didn't go through, to be fair. As it went through and didn't get picked up just yet. Well, we'll find out. Even though, of course, Lycan is one of those heroes that also needs a lot of time to farm, or some time to farm at least. Maybe not as much as the Naga Siren, but still. Never mind, it still gets picked up here. Actually, it can work out just fine, because both for Lycan and for Naga Siren, you need more than 2 heroes, I guess, to shut them down. Maybe 2 or 3, depending on the levels. And you have to choose. Are you going to shut down a Naga Siren, or are you going to shut down the Lycan? Choose one. Regardless of which one you choose, you're gonna have to have one that is gonna be bigger. So, good one to have. And of course, Ravage is there now for Mistrust to have some team fight and some wombo combo going on there, if they indeed get that team fight off properly. So far, Mineski not really picking up any massive team fight. I mean, you can call Hell of God team fight, but I mean like a Sand King or Earthshaker or something like that. Of course, they still have all the opportunity to do that, and Shrek is also a hero that makes good combinations to go with that. As in Leshrac Sand King, Earthshaker Sand King. We've seen it all before. It's a guaranteed stun for Leshrac. Nature's Prophet is going to have a solo lane, so they still have possibility to pick that up. And it looks like Myth is also expecting at least Leshrac to be on a dual lane. They ban out the Templar Assassin, making sure that Mineski is not going to have that one as a solo lane. Crystal Maiden gets banned out by MiTH.Trust. I mean, we're going to have the Naga Siren on a dual lane most likely, Lycan in the jungle, Tidehunter maybe a solo lane. Well, Naga Siren could potentially be a solo lane as well. And of course Lycan could be a solo lane too. They have a lot of options here. I hear myself say it and like, yeah, they could do everything with that. Of course the same thing, well, maybe the same thing goes for Mineski. I do think Leshrac is being played as a support more often than not lately, so I do think he's going to be on a dual lane. Nature's Prophet, of course, is going to be on a solo lane, because Chen has to be in the jungle. And there goes the Sand King banned out, because they don't want to face that Leshrac Sand King combination. I don't blame them for one bit. They want to have the most team fight of everybody. Of course, they're still going to be able to, Mineski's still going to be able to pick up a Earthshaker, but it looks like they don't really, they feared the Sand King more than the Earthshaker, let's put it that way. Let's see, last ban out for Mineski. What do they want to ban out? Do they want to ban out another support to go with that Naga Siren? Yes, they do. It's the Venom Manager this time. It will still leave, for example, a good support in called the Shadow Demon, which could be picked up. And it doesn't look like they are too worried about Mineski picking that one up, because they picked up the Queen of Pain as the first pickup after that one. Queen of Pain, solid solo lane, and what else to say about that? Nothing really. I mean, you want to have heroes, if you're a MiTH.Trust, you want to have heroes that can pull the attention away from whichever carry you're going to have to let farm longer. So if it's the Lycan or Naga Siren, doesn't matter. And one of the heroes, two of the heroes to do that is both the Tidehunter and the Queen of Pain. They both have ulted at level 6 that makes them able to roam around and try to force out fights, try to force out kills. So good pickup here in my opinion. As we're just waiting to see what last pick they want to go for. As the almost, well,
Dire
second last
team
pick
pick.
for the Mineski people is going to be the Lone Druid. So he is going to be the carry that's going to have to take it up against the Naga Siren and the Lycan. If he's going to be able to do it, I'm not sure. And wow, this lineup.
Radiant team pick.
Just wow. Hello Enigma, who cares about support? You're going to have a title to support. I do think Lycan is going to be on the lane then, Enigma in the jungle. But look at that combination from Mistrust. They can have such big fights coming out from them. And if you look at Mineski, I mean, normally when you have got a team fight potential like Myth has in this case, you need some disruptions, as in not the Shadow Demon himself or not the Disruptor himself, but you need something to stop their combination from going off. And what do they have? They have a Sprout, can't really do anything with that. They have an Entangle.
Reserve time.
You're not gonna have Lone Druid in your fights just yet, not at start anyway. You're gonna have Leshrac stun, which is of course nice, but it has that delay. I have to say, oh, Dragonite, that might be a good one. They need a bit of a tanky hero for that, but I have to say, if I had to pick a team right now where I had to bet all my money on, I just have to shut down that one. If I have to put all my money on one team, I think I would put it on MiTH.Trust. I mean, they look very strong. They have not only the Naga Siren, but also the Lycanthrope, heroes that we've seen banned out so many times. And to add to that, we have got massive teamfight potential, the teamfight that is not there on Mineski's side. At the same time though, if Dragonite gets his farm up, I mean he can. I mean, he can definitely do that. He has got a pretty solid lane with Leshrac there as well. And of course Lone Druid is also one of those heroes that can just continue to fight. They can disrupt maybe Mistrust lineup. It will really depend on execution. They have to be very precise. They cannot afford to make any mistakes. While for MiTH.Trust, oh look at that speed of the camera. That is a bit too fast, isn't it? Let's change that around. There we go.
For battle.
Yeah, well for Mineski, I mean, for Myth, they can afford to make a mistake or two. They are built around their abilities rather than their right click damage. At first, I say at first, because right click damage is gonna be there for sure with the Naga Siren and Lycan being there. It will depend. Will Mineski, how fast will they build BKBs? They need some BKBs, even though they'll still get hit by the black hole, but it will help a lot to not get hit by that song, by the Sonic Wave, by the Ravage. So they need those BKBs kind of. So let's see first who is gonna be playing what. We're jumping ourselves in the Radiant side first. We see Woods playing the Chen. He is gonna look to ward. He doesn't want to ward just yet because he just got attacked by the wolf, and who would have known where the ward was being placed. So he's going again now that the wolf is gone. Lone Druid will be played by 716. He looks to be going in the mid lane. On the bottom lane we have a dual lane indeed with Jojero on the Dragonite, helped out by R on the Leshrac, or RR I should say. And I was talking about combinations with the Leshrac stun. Dragonite stun is a combination with the Leshrac stun. The only difference is, I mean, you kind of have to get in range to do that first, so it's not as solid as any other stun, even though at level 6 doesn't matter that much, because then he can just use his dragon form and get a long range stun in. And the rune goes to invisibility for Lone Druid, or at least the bear picks it up, so there's an invisible bear on the map, which is more funny than anything else. We see Jay playing the Nature's Prophet on the top lane, which will leave... Are we missing someone? No. Nope, that is everybody. That is everybody of Mineski on the Radiant side. So we'll see who's playing what on MiTH.Trust. We have the middle lane played by Tha on the Queen of Pain. He is going to be up versus the Lone Druid. Should be okay, though he will get harassed by the bear slightly, but he'll be able to harass the bear back. At least Lone Druid will get farmed, Queen of Pain will get farmed, and in theory nobody should die. Who might die though is this Nature's Prophet, who gets ganked here, takes a gush, is being forced back. Is this gonna be a first blood? It might be, but no, he gets away in time. Which will bring us to Lakels, who's playing the Naga Siren, carry player of MiTH.Trust, and he will be up on this top lane, helped out by the Tidehunter, who is being played by R5. And Jay will have a pretty tough time here. I mean, we already saw the gank happening, and that could go at any time. And you might say, you know, it's a double melee lane versus a range lane, but he will not be having a good time at all. He won't be able to get that close. Gushes will be there. There will be Riptides, and it looks like Lakels is just going to be able to farm quite fast and quite freely as well. On the bottom lane we have Enigma. He is being played by Ava, and he is up. Whoa! First blood. See there? There we go. I really didn't think that Jay would get in that close, but there was another gush. There was another Riptide. There was the ensnare, level 2 upon the Lakels, and that was a kill. First blood on the top lane. And that is just the beginning. I mean, Jay is still here, but he's gonna get ganked again, probably. When the Tidehunter gets some more mana up, he did use his mana potion. He's gonna wait for the 2-minute rune, see if he gets it. Or might be trying to go for a gank up on this lone druid. Nice aggressive ward being placed there as the bear gets summoned back. 2-minute rune is on the bottom lane. It is a regen rune. And last one, by the way, is Trina Cup playing the Lycanthrope on the Dire side. So that is the entire lineup of MiTH.Trust. And we see Enigma, like we said, on the bottom lane, up versus 2 versus 1. With those Eidolons, he'll still be able to get some last hits in. But other than that, I mean, he's lucky to get some experience. He will be in a pretty tough position. But then again, he's able to deny creeps, so the lane will keep being pushed out towards his direction. There's no wards in the jungle, and there's no stacking being done by Leshrac either, so no pooling just yet, even though I do think that he will be doing that, or he should be doing that, but we'll see. So far the lane is again in the court of the Dragonite, so he gets some more farmers. I will put the last hits on so you can see everything there.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Just this top lane. I mean, Nature's Prophet is playing fairly aggressive, knowing that he has Treants scouting out where the Tidehunter is, and he has no ward, so he has to really rely on those Treants. This ward is for the Dire side, but he has to really rely on the Treants to find out where the Tidehunter is, because as soon as he comes in with a gush, he is not going to be fast enough to get away, especially not if there's going to be an ensnare, there's going to be a Riptide. That will be a kill for the Dire team, and he has to be really careful for that. The regen rune got picked up by a lone druid, probably by his bear though.
Denied.
See Queen of Pain 14 for 2, with the lone druid being 17 for 2. So like I said, both of these will get last hits, and both of these will probably not die anytime soon, unless one of these goes very aggressive or gets support from the jungle, which so far is not going to be there. And we do have a pool now from Leshrac. Eidolons was scouted out. Maybe get some last hits for the Enigma, who is hiding here. I'm not sure why. Maybe he's aiming to buy something. Maybe he just wants to get a bit more closer for experience range, or maybe he's just focusing on microing his creeps. Even though right now by microing these, look at that. He's just giving those right clicks to. Whoa. He was away. He was away in time. He's just giving those the last hits to the Dragonite, and you convert 1 creep into 3 Eidolons, and if you kill 2 of those, that's already more than that 1 creep that you killed. So feeding those to your opponent is really not something you want to do. You are there to deny creeps, so if you're gonna give more gold than the creep that you deny, that's not really ideal, is it? Not really ideal at all. Soul Ring completed on the Dragonite. He will be a bit more aggressive right now, and it looks like we have a gank being set up. Chen being here with the Nurse Warrior, and it's gonna be Enigma. That's level 3. It's gonna be the target. He does not have any vision there. There's no ward on the map, on the bottom side of the map. Here comes the Ursa Warrior. Is he gonna be in time? Doesn't look like it. So it's the Enigma that will be safe. Or might not be safe as this tower. Edict helping out. Nature's Prophet TPing in even to help out with killing off the tower. Create some trains. I mean, he's not able to do anything on the top lane anyway. Even though he's level 4, that's definitely not bad for being shut down so early. And of course, having that first blood given away as well. Wow, Trini Cup is really low on HP from the creeps, but there's nobody there to scout that out. Edict helping out once more. It's only level 2, but look at that tower dropping. 4 heroes versus 1 tower. And Enigma can't really do anything. It's can try to get him deny. Oh, he gets a deny with his Eidolons. Nice, nice job, indeed. I mean, he loses Eidolons, but that's worth it, right? That's the best you can hope for. I mean, you know that your tower is going to be pushed versus 1, and you're not dying, and you get a deny. That is really good.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They get maybe a tower of their own. Yeah, they get a tower of their own as well, though, and that doesn't get denied. So definitely missing the lead now. Even though they, of course, were only slightly in the lead by getting that that first blood. And we actually have Lone Druid advancing over the Queen of Pain. Nice job here. Queen of Pain being forced back here by the Lone Druid. Lone Druid can just continue farming and picked up some Tranquil Boots to just, you know, can continue his farm all the time. Doesn't have to go back to base. Has health points all the time. Uses his bear properly, and it's gonna go into the jungle when it gets too hot in Nurse feed. Good job indeed. Nature's Prophet level 5, Naga Siren level 6, so Song is there. if she gets ganked, she's gonna be able to use that one. In the meantime, it's gonna be Enigma that goes down this bottom lane. Still lands a Malefice on the Dragonite, which is taking some damage from it, but the tower is actually hitting up on the Shrek, so no kill for the Enigma there. As he got ganked. He got ganked for sure. Stun, Edict was there, more stuns, and Dragon Form was not even used for that one. There it is. It's getting used to push the tower. It got Nature's Prophet to help out. They really want to have these towers, early level towers, getting that gold advantage. They have one tower of the night on them, and it's not going to happen again, or at least it's going to be their aim to not have it happening on them again. Edict helping out as well, and that's going to be a tower. In the meantime, Lone Druid, this time he does. Wow. You can tell us early, can't you? Lone Druid picking up a kill. Queen of Pain really should not get caught out by this. I mean, yeah, there's an entangle, but she has a blink. She has a blink. She should be able to stay alive. But again, it is 7-16 that is definitely owning this middle lane, and this gold is going good. In the meantime, whose gold is also going good is a Dragonite, who has now been part of killing off 2 towers. Got the last hit on the 2nd tower and had the most last hit in the game, and then the push continues. I was gonna say unpunished, but right now it's getting punished. Leshrac is gonna drop here, Lycan picking up the kill. He actually comes out of the jungle for this, is looking for another kill. Is he gonna go for his Chen? Yes, he is. Chen is still level 4. Sonic Wave goes through, and that is a double kill for the Leshrac. Is it gonna be a triple kill? Yes, there is. Leshrac picking up a triple kill and 7 minutes into the game. You might say that's worth it with pushing down 2 towers, but that is not worth it. It's the first time that Lycanthrope gets out of the jungle. Did I just say Leshrac rather than Lycanthrope? I didn't mean Lycan. You saw Lycan. But, yeah. It's the first time that Lycan comes out of the jungle. You give him a triple kill? Seriously? That is really not doing well for your team then. MiTH is looking very strong right now as they're pushing down the tier 1 tower. They have got Ilos, they've got Wolves. I mean, Lycan is not only strong for being Lycan and being able to turn into Wolf and just, you know, kill stuff, but his Wolves are actually able to push down towers very hard. Do not underestimate the pushing power of a Lycanthrope, and then combining that with an Enigma Islands, it's a lot of pushing power. I mean, it's even, you can compare it to the Nature's Prophet, Treants and the Chen creeps and the Leshrac Edict, even though, you know, nothing beats the Edict really. But oh, looking for an entangle, but no, just forcing it back. We do see Queen of Pain being very careful here, though. I mean, she got killed off once. She doesn't want to do that again. She is not gonna get help from this Enigma. They're actually switching it around. Enigma looking to go into the jungle, gonna get that level 6. He needs that black hole, and leaving the bottom lane open for the Lycan. Well, not really for the Lycan. He's gonna wait. Lycan is gonna wait until this lane is getting pushed out again. If Dragonite is gonna do that, which with his breath is, yeah, definitely gonna do that. But then he will probably be the one to push down the lane afterwards again. As we see, oh, Leshrac. Hello, Leshrac. There's a ward. Is he gonna go on that? He's not gonna go on that. No, he is not gonna go on that. Too much support around there, even though we didn't know that. He was kind of expecting it, I guess, that Chen being there. Dragonite could go from the bottom lane there as well, but he's not going to do that. Not needed anyway. And he's going to continue killing off Ancients. He's continuing his farm. He did pick up a Medallion of Courage, so I do think he is thinking about going for Roshan, but that's why we see Mineski going for these counter wards. They want to know where the Lycan is all the time. They want to know when he's going to Roshan, because when he does go to Roshan, that will be the ultimate time to gank him. Because like I said earlier, you want to stop one of the two. You want to stop the Naga Siren or the Lycan. Right now they're stopping neither, so that's not really the way to go. But it seems like they kind of trust their Dragonite to be able to out-farm them, which is, I'm not sure if you can count on that. The Dragonite and of course the Lone Druid. So there's 2 semi-carries versus 2 semi-carries. Even though Lone Druid is doing a very good job, as well as the Dragonite. I mean, look at those. The last hits are both in favor of those two. But if it's gonna be enough, I'm not sure. We do see Naga Siren being in a little bit of trouble. Gonna try to TP out, and right clicks from the Nature's Prophet is not gonna be enough to stop him, and he can't do anything against someone TPing away. So Naga Siren just TP'd out, didn't even need to use his song for it.
Structures are fortified.
Wow. Fortification going off to protect the tier 3 tower here. Nobody, no heroes to defend it, but there's gonna be needing some, because if you're gonna let this happen a couple of times, that tower will drop. Logical. Yeah. But, oh. By counter word. The tower will drop, and yeah, that's not a good thing.
Dire's
Then you
top
got
tower
Bear
is under
Barracks.
attack.
Sorry, distracted slightly. Nature's Prophet gonna push down tower here in the top lane. He is gonna be stopped by Lycan, it looks like. Oh, not just the Lycan actually. We've got the Enigma moving there. Naga's there. Is this a team fight in the making? It looks to be so. Chen still level 5, still no hand of God for him, as we have got the Dragon Knight here as well. Will they go for a TP? There is gonna be 5 heroes here for MiTH as the rest TP's in. Who are they gonna get? There goes the Song. And his Song, well, it gets only the Dragon Knight, but then again, Dragon Knight is the one that they want, and they will get him. There's gonna be no snare. I mean, come on. I don't really need to shout and stuff for this, because really, that was such a easy guaranteed kill. If you're gonna go with 5, you use the Song to catch someone, you catch the Dragon Knight. I wouldn't say it's a good kill, but using 5 heroes to do that, they probably could have done that with 3. And of course they were hoping to catch out more. I mean, that should be obvious, but still, it is quite a big commitment that they made there, missing out on some experience and gold. And we're gonna see Nature's Prophet TPing out of there, because there's nothing Queen of Pain can do to stop that from happening. Lycan looking for more. Oh, he's gonna find more. He's gonna get a clap. He can not turn into a wolf from this time, though. He's gonna not get some nice juke. Edict will help out, though. Edict will do a lot of damage there, but the wolves are eating some of the Edict and will actually get respawned and block them slightly. Chen picking up a wolf, that's always nice, but it's Lycan that manages to get away there. 2 versus 1, but you know, Lycan doesn't care as he doesn't have wolf form. It's actually called true form. Shapeshifts. Okay. Lone Druid, I mean, really, he's just been farming. He got 1 kill on the Queen of Pain earlier in the mid lane, and he has not been shut down at all. He has just been able to farm quite freely. 75 last hits. I mean, it's almost as freely as the Naga Siren, who's got 2 kills and has got 74 last hits. In the meantime, Dragon Knight managed to pick up the tier 1 tower on the top lane, while the tier 1 tower in the mid lane, the Radiant side, is getting pressured at the same time. There's some Eidolons helping out, there's some Treants that are going to try to protect it, and there's actually creeps already incoming as well, so I don't think the tower is going to go down just yet, especially not since their Lone Druid is quite close by, as well as the Leshrac. So if they want to go for a teamfight, they could. We have not seen a Ravage yet, I believe, and we have not seen a Black Hole yet either. Sprout forcing out the blink from the Queen of Pain. If you get a Sprout one, why start Queen of Pain? But maybe it's just want to force out the blink. In that case, success. Chen, level 6, just barely level 6, but he is level 6 regardless. Will make a big difference in team fights to come. In the meantime, we do have Enigma chasing down the Dragon Knight, but he will be too fast to deal with, or, you know, unless they really want to go for that haste rune up on the Queen of Pain. Shadow Strike will be there to slow him down. Or not. Or not. They're gonna go for the Chen. Where's he gonna go? Where's he gonna go? He is so fast. Is it gonna be in time? There's the blink. There's the shout. Where's the Shadow Strike? Who cares about Shadow Strike? Oh, Hand of God helping out, and they have to back off. Stun landing on the Queen of Pain. No man, it's a blink away, and he will go down. Lone Druid picking up the kill. Overextension. Overextension from the Queen of Pain. In the meantime, Lycan is getting taken down by Lycanthrope. Sure, Roshan is getting taken down by Lycanthrope. Yeah, Lycan taken down by Lycan. That is smart. And we do have Nature's Prophet going for a bit of a more carry-like build. Whoa, what are you doing? Oh, he's killing creeps. I was wondering. But okay, as I said earlier, we have got the Naga Siren, we have got the Lycan up on the Radiant, up on the Dire side, with Queen of Pain being fairly semi-carry for the Dire side as well. So what does the Radiant do? They want more semi-carries, they want the Nature's Prophet to fulfill that role, and he goes for it. He picks up a Claymore, probably gonna go for, in the end, the Deadless, if he wants to go for his Crystallis as the first item. Or maybe he wants to go for a Shadow Blade and just go pushing all the time. Could be too. We've seen a lot of Shadow Blades, Nature's Prophet. It's been a while, but they are there. Well, the possibility to go for that. Or at least it has been a while since I saw that. Let's put it that way, because of course, well, if they're gonna go for Shadow Blades, then you know they have Shadow Blade army, because Dragon Knight finishes Shadow Blade as well. Of course, for him, it's mostly for that initial hit, I guess. But still, Shadow Blades all over the place. I usually think that when there's Shadow Blades on one team, there should be actually only one, because, you know, you want to force your team to buy dust, but it's not going to be as effective if you know the opponents already have dust on them. But we'll see how that works out. If it's actually going to be MiTH that's going to buy dust, or if they're going to Shadow Blade is, if they're going to count on their strength, regardless of their dust or not. It's also a fake one. This is the real one. The real one who just scouted out the entire jungle knowing exactly what is where, and we have Queen of Pain, which is also the real one, but she has a blink. She feels quite comfortable here. Enigma still, I mean, I still haven't seen a black hole, and he's not been farming all that much. He's got a Soul Ring, he's got an Ogre Club, he's gonna go for BKB first probably. I mean, like I said, he doesn't really need the Blink Dagger that bad, because he wants to... Oh, the Radiance completed here on the bear. Because he's counting on the song to be there to set up for his perfect black hole. But still, he's not farming that fast. Oh, someone being caught out. They don't see him though. Shadow Blade song being used. Waiting for the Shadow Blade to be out. There he is. And they find him. There's the ensnare. And that's a kill. Lycanthrope getting the last hit. Dominating. He's already 4 for 0. I mean, out of the 6 kills, there is 4 that went to the Lycan. In the meantime, on the bottom lane, it is Queen of Pain that went down to the Nature's Prophet. I have to say, I am disappointed. Sorry, it's the ultimate from the Nature's Prophet that finished the job. I was gonna say, if that was a solo kill, that would have been bad. But a Test of Faith was there, probably an Entangle that was there as well, and maybe even a Shrek helping out. So that was a Queen of Pain dying at the same time as the Dragon Knight. But yeah, Naga Siren farming freely. I mean, she's not gonna go for a Radiance apparently. She is gonna go for a Lincoln Sphere first. She doesn't want to get stunned by the Dragon Knight, which is basically one of the only things that she's really stopping with that. Not well, Nature's Prophet's ultimate, she's stopping that. Lightning Storm, Test of Faith. But then again, it's really that Dragon Stun that she wants to counter mostly, because that's the thing that will shut her down mostly. And there's the Lincoln Sphere complete. Let's see, Tidehunter is playing the support. I'm kind of waiting to see where the mechanisms and stuff are. Of course, if you're going for a team fight, it will be MiTH.Trust that will be victorious, because there's just so much team fight up on them. So in that sense, they don't really need the mechanism for that. BKB completed up on Enigma. The one who do need a mechanism is indeed the Radiant team, and the Chen already has that, and as well as the Hand of God. So they do have the means to survive the team fight coming up for MiTH. If it's gonna be enough, I'm not sure, because we haven't really seen it being put together like that, as we have a tier 2 tower being pressured here, I have to say. And Mineski is looking very good on tower so far. I mean, they have a lot of pushing power. Of course, MiTH.Trust has some push power as well, but they seemingly don't want to force the issue. They're content with just to continue to farm the Shrek. Why are you dropping so low? Wow, Wolves doing a lot of damage there. Tornado helping out, and they're just gonna continue pushing it. Bear helping out. There's the dust. Gush will land. Dragon Knight song. This is the initiation. Get ready for a black hole. Get ready for Ravage. There is a black hole. Catches 3, and that is Chen going down. No, mechanism first. There's the Ravage. That is Chen going down. That is Lone Druid going down. And is Dragon Knight gonna get away? It looks like he might be. Nature's Prophet gonna get away as well, and the Leshrac was still getting chased down by the wolf, so he wasn't there to begin with. But that was the combination that we were waiting for. I don't think there was the result kinda that MiTH was hoping for, because I mean, they got 3 in the black hole, and I'm kinda surprised that it didn't get the Chen before he got his heal off, because that would be the one that they have to focus on. But yeah, I'm quite surprised they didn't get it, but they do get 2 kills. They get a Lone Druid, which is a very important kill to have, because that was actually the first time that he went down. And of course they get a tower in return. They may even get 2 towers in return by the looks of it. There's a mirror images being used as well. Islands there. Nature's Prophet ultimate will stop some push from happening. Fortification gets pushed out, but there's nothing really that Mineski can do, even though there's no more ultis left on MiTH.Trust. The Shrek stun gonna happen, but look at that tower, it's just gonna drop. Islands will help out, get focused on the tower, and tower indeed goes down, like him picking up the last hit, and that's 2 towers going down, and 2 kills, with no cost apart from mana and ultimates for MiTH.Trust. So they definitely, they win the team fight, they take 2 towers, and we're gonna check out the gold grab, because we haven't done that just yet. Wow, this is looking way more even than I expected it to. It's of course also because there's still 1 tower in favor of Mineski. And I still think it has to drop a bit more, because that's 2 towers going down. It should be more than just this. But maybe we'll check out in a second. Experience will be more in favor of MiTH, because they are, of course, they are 4 kills in advance, and they just killed off a hero that is was fairly high, level 14 hero. It was the highest level on the map, and you of course get a lot of experience for that. So that is why we see the experience graph drop a lot more than we see the gold graph drop. Even though gold graph, I mean seriously, it should have dropped a lot more, in my opinion. But never mind. For the people in the chat, Venomancer was indeed banned. Venomancer was indeed banned as the last ban coming off from Mineski. That was the ban. Because Mineski figured MiTH still needs a support, but they didn't go for support. They went for the Enigma and the Queen of Pain. I thought they were still going to go for support, but then they didn't do that. But yeah, they banned Crystal Maiden and Venomancer as the last 2 bans. In the meantime, it looks like the push is going to continue coming off from Mineski. They know they have the advantage pushing-wise right now. They're trying to make use of it. And even though there's no black hole, though, and wow, Gem of Truth set up on the Enigma, nice. There is a Ravage and there is a Song, so they can't force it all too much, and we see them backing out of that as well. As I'm just gonna put up net worth. Oh, this is current gold. I was gonna put up net worth. There we go. And we see Nature's Prophet being on top of that. His ultimate, of course, helping out with that, and he actually picked up a ultimate orb. Maybe gonna go for a sheepstick man style. I don't know. It will be. I think it will be more like a semi-carry item than anything else, purely because they need that. They need something to withstand that Lycan, to withstand that Naga Siren. Naga Siren, who's got 2300 gold already again, and what the Queen of Pain just brings towards her. Well, her BKB is complete, so that is something. We have 3 BKBs on the side of MiTH. So at the start of the game, I said that Mineski wanted to get BKBs, or should get BKBs, to do something to be able to withstand the team fights coming off from MiTH.Trust. But as we look at the items, they don't have any BKBs, and there's 3 up on MiTH.Trust. So they are going for BKBs. They don't want to get stunned by Leshrac nor the Dragon Knight. They don't want to. Well, that's basically everything. I mean, they just don't want to get shut down. They want to be able to fulfill their team fight. Oh, look, they smoke up. They have all the ultimates up again. They want to go for the team fight. They won't find Mineski all together, though. They will find maybe one hero, like this Leshrac was just warding. He's level 8, just strolling around the jungle, not knowing what might hit him. He's actually gonna push, and there they go, and that is gonna be a Song. I'm not sure the Song was needed. I'm not sure the black hole's needed. They're not gonna use the black hole. There goes Leshrac. There goes the Nature's Prophet. Ravage being used to make sure he doesn't TP out, and that is 2 quick kills. I'm not sure if the Ravage was needed there, but you know, better safe than sorry. They still have the black hole. It's not like they have like not enough team fight potential to deal with that, because you know the black hole is still there. And of course the cooldown of the Ravage isn't that big. Oh, do they want to go for this? They do. They have the Gem of Truth that they didn't realize it. Dragon Knight in a lot of trouble. Will drop your Lycanthrope, getting an unstoppable streak there. And that is just underestimating MiTH, not seeing the Gem of Truth set, even though he did show himself on the lane. So, important thing to note here. I do think they should have known that, maybe. Lone Druid gonna try to kill off the Titans. He'll be able to do so, actually. Is he gonna be able to back off afterwards? I'm not sure. There's a black hole catches the last 3 heroes that are here for Mineski, and he gets killed off. Gem drops on the floor. Lone Druid still goes down, but so does Leshrac again. Chen able to stay alive so far. Nature's Prophet is gonna lock Lycan inside the trees. Well, look at that damage. BKB is on there, and he's not done. He is not done. He gets a triple kill. Godlike Lycanthrope, and is the only one alive left up for MiTH.Trust, with the Dragon Knight the only one alive left, or back up again, I should say. For the Radiant team, the gem did drop and did get destroyed, I believe. Not picked up, but got destroyed, unless the Lycan picked it up, which is not the case. So gem destroyed, but that fight, that is why you ban out Lycan. I mean, seriously. Look at his items. He has a BKB. That's a good item, of course. He gets some attack power from that as well, because he is, of course, a strength hero. He's got Vladimir's. He doesn't have that much though, and he just got a triple kill. I mean, when he was on this close HP, I'm mimicking it with my hand, but you can't see that. But it wasn't really high on HP. Let's put it that way. And they smoked up. They're not done. They just want to continue going for that. They have a song, not with them, not with the smoke anyway. They might want to go just for Roshan though. Actually, that's what they're gonna go for. Boards being placed. And Enigma will deny that ward, or at least we'll put it off. Queen of Pain gets the last hit for that one, but Roshan will probably die fast enough for MiTH to take him securely with nothing that Mineski can do anything. Well, nothing that Mineski can do to stop this. Naga Siren has a song also, so should they have gone on it, they would have been able to get out fairly safe. Just checking. I mean, we just saw MiTH taking down a big team fight. And we still only have 2k gold in favor. I'm quite disappointed. That is not more. Experience shows it better though. I mean, they show 7,500 in favor of MiTH, and that is the way it feels. Let's put it that way. That is the way it feels. It doesn't feel like it's only 2k in favor gold-wise. But at the same time, this guy, even though he did die in the previous fight, so he still have a gold, he can still turn stuff around. He is still happily farming. He's got the Hyperstone up. He's building towards his Soul Cross for his bear. And he can still turn it around. I mean, MiTH.Trust is built around their teamfight. If they get all their teamfight off... I mean, we just saw 4 heroes of them die. They didn't have any teamfight left. They used a black hole, that's it. They got killed. It's just Lycan surviving and then getting that triple kill. But they can still... As in, Mineski can still get back from it. Definitely, if this ultimate orb is gonna turn into a sheepstick, is gonna turn into a side of the vice, they will be able to do something against it. Whoa, gosh, hits, and there's the Shadow Blade, and there is the... Did they buy a new gem? Look, no, they had a sentry ward, and he gets sent back by the gen. All are healed. Hand of God go through, helping out. No kill for MiTH this time around. And they're gonna continue with their push. 4 heroes here. The only one not there is the Naga Siren. Naga Siren, who has picked up a relic, so is gonna go for a Radiance as her second item. I mean, Naga Siren with the Radiance is just a good item to have, because she can just send her illusions to the force. Whoa! I think that is Nature's Prophet. Yeah, there you go. That is where that's the courier. Nature's Prophet side the vice completed with that as well. I wonder what Naga Siren was having brought to her, because I think it was for her. Maybe it was the recipe for a Radiance already. Could be. But I was gonna say that Radiance is good in the Naga Siren because you can just send your illusions to farm the jungle for you and don't have to put yourself at all too much risk. You can farm the easier jungles for yourself. Sentry ward being placed, nice. If there's gonna be someone there, then they will be able to do something about it. But it doesn't look like Mineski is gonna defend this tier 2 tower, even though the fortification is on and the TP is gonna be there from Nature's Prophet. Oh, look at that! Will they stop the TPs? It's gonna be tight. It's gonna turn into a Piglet Sonic Wave going through as well. Ravage being used. Nature's Prophet, is he gonna be able to stay alive? No, he is not. He gets picked off. And we have the bear and all of this as well. Entangle, who cares about Entangle? Pops her BKB. There's no more mana left on the Queen of Pain though. Just right clicks. Is it gonna be enough? It is gonna be enough because Lycan is here with his BKB on there. He lost his wolf form now though. BKB up on the Dragonite. He wants to be extra fast with this Shadow Blaze chasing him down. There's gonna be a stun. There's gonna be the bear as well. There's gonna be an Entangle. I do think this might be the first time the Lycan goes down. It is Dragonite picking him off. The 10 for 0 Lycanthrope is now 10 for 1. And that was a much needed kill. I mean, they lost their tower, but it was a much needed kill, and that is worth losing your Leshrac over, worth losing your Nature's Prophet over. Just for that one kill on the Lycanthrope, just to show that he is not immortal. He's got 4k gold though, he doesn't really care that much. He didn't lose that much gold either. In the meantime, we have a stun on the Queen of Pain. He can't blink away anymore in time. It's Chen that picks up the last hit with this Test of Fate. And this might be the start for Mineski pushing in. I mean, there is a buyback on the Lycan. He might be forced to use it. There's no buyback on the Queen of Pain though. And here comes the Nature's Prophet helping out. Tier 3 tower, there is a fortification if they want to use it. Buyback from the Lycan. Radiance completed up on the Naga Siren. They want to defend this. Are they going to be able to do it? Where's the song? There's the song. There's the Ravage. No, the Ravage is still on cooldown. There's a black hole though. Hello, black hole. The catches two, and those two will drop very fast. It is an Agent Prophet and a Chen going down. Dragon Knight will go down as well. The Shrek trying to do what he can, but look at the damage. Look at the damage. One more right click needed from the Lycan. Double kill for him, and they're gonna go on the Lone Druid. Lone Druid who's still trying to kill off something. He wasn't able to kill off the tower anymore. Gets an ensnare. Bear already drops 100 gold there. Lone Druid gets a kill on the Enigma though, getting a double kill for that, but he will still drop. And it's the Naga Siren that picks up the kill. And that is a team wipe on the side of Mineski. That is the greed. I mean, they almost got the tower. They almost got the tower. I do think they should, as soon as they saw Lycan buying back, they should have backed off. Really, if you see Lycan buying back, you know that it's serious, you know that you have to back off, you know that there is a song waiting for you. Waiting to just go off and kill you all. Black Hole was there, I mean, they knew that there wasn't a Ravage, that's fair enough. But still, that was a team wipe, and that was a painful one at that. And it doesn't look like MiTH is going to get anything in return for it, as in building structure-wise, so that is at least small comfort for Mineski, but still, Lycan showing that even dying doesn't shut him down. He was forced to buy back, so in that case, I mean, he lost a lot of gold, which is a good thing for Mineski. But still, he's farming so fast right now that he doesn't really care, I think. Even without more items, he is still doing a lot of damage. And let's see, well, we had a Radiance being purchased. I wonder what the courier had. Oh, the courier had is an Assault Cuirass for someone. Yeah, probably for the Tide, but there's no, he still needs to save a lot more to get his Hyperstone though. So I'm not sure if that's actually the Tide that wants to go for that, because Tide is not farming all that well. Maybe it's the Lycanthrope. It could be. In that case, he's almost done. And may I just remind you that this is one game in a winners bracket for the Asian Championship, organized by World Cyber Games. And this one game won't mean the end of whoever loses, because the losers will just be dropped down to the losers bracket, because it's a double elimination bracket. So don't worry for the fans of the team that is at the back foot right now, which is Mineski. There's still plenty of chance. And even though, I mean, I still think that Mineski, I mean, we just saw that they took a team fight. I mean, they forced out a buyback, but if that buyback wouldn't have been there, they would have been able to take down a tier 3 tower, and maybe even barracks. They have so much pushing power, and they can push down so fast that just one team fight can give him that momentum in the game. Snare, Dragon Knight, TP in. Is it gonna be enough? Gosh, is he gonna be sent home? He is alive! How is he alive? Chen, he's gonna try to stay alive, but he is alive, and that is the song being used as well for no good whatsoever, because the Chen is already gone. I have to say, great play by Woods. Great play by Woods. Hand of God being used, but for the greater good. See what I did there? Yes, Hand of God for the greater good. Yep. Oh well. Good plays by Mineski. They can manage to keep their team alive. I mean, they used MiTH.Trust, used a lot for that. They used the song. Not to mention, they used all heroes. Kinda. Yeah, that was, every hero was there. Maybe apart from the Queen of Pain. But I do think the Queen of Pain might have been there also. Not sure. But that's a lot of resources being used to try to kill off one hero and then failing. Sorry for the bad puns. It's not intended to be doing bad puns. Spirit Bear. I mean, we saw the Spirit Bear having his Radiance. We saw him building towards his Assault Cuirass. No surprise that it's actually there right now. Assault Cuirass also won the Lycanthrope. So that was the one that finished that one. That's the one we saw on the Courier. Link Dagger up on the Enigma, so he's not relying purely on the song anymore, which is a good thing. Especially, well, the song can get used quite freely. It's only 1 minute cooldown, really. Sorry for the snuffing. Having a cold is really annoying. Naga Siren building towards the heart. I have to say, there's nice warding and counter warding happening throughout the game. They're doing a good job with that. And it looks like both teams are aware that Roshan will be up very soon. Oh, they want to get the bear. The bear will be able to get resummoned though, but if they do that... Oh, actually no, who cares about resummoning the bear? Bear gets killed off. Now the bear gets resummoned. After giving away the gold to the Enigma that they think got the last hit on that. Did you want to go for that? And snare, oh, on the creep. I was gonna think that would be the longest snare ever if that landed on the Chen. And it looks like Myth is done playing nice. They want to go for this. They wanna go for the tier 3 towers, because the tier 2 tower is already gone on this lane. So I'm not sure what they're trying to accomplish. Well, apart from going for tier 3. I mean, well, actually, as soon as someone comes to defend, there is a song. So they're just able to do this. And actually, they used to smoke the TP out of there because, you know, this is a quite tricky situation right here. There's a song. There's someone else TPing in as well. And there's going to be Leshrac that will be the first target. Nature's Prophet might be able to TP out. And there's the title hunter. Ravage will be there. Will be used. Sonic Wave as well. Leshrac already down. Nature's Prophet gonna go down as well. Hand of God helping out what they can. But he will still drop to the Naga Siren. And the bear is on the run. There is a stun. There is a Malefice. Will there be a black hole being used for that as well? There might be. They're not. This is not even needed. He's gonna try to TP out. Oh, he is in time. He is in time! Not fast enough. I'm thinking Black Hole might have been able to help that. That would be worth a Black Hole. That would be worth a Black Hole for sure. To kill off that lone druid. But nope. No kill. No Black Hole, no kill. That's how it goes. Tier 3 tower still standing though. And they had to break off their attack. So that's basically the best thing that you can do if you're... What's the career do? Oh, it was standing still for a second. If you're gonna be pushed in, if people are pushing into your base, and you know that you can't defend it because there would be a sleep, there would be a ravage, there would be a black hole, nothing small to be reckoned with. Then what's the thing that you can do? Just counter push. Make sure you force them out. You make sure you force them back, and that's exactly what they did. And that's what they did successfully. They lost 2 heroes in the process, but it's better to lose 2 heroes rather than lose your tier 3 tower. I have to put it into perspective. Gold graph still not that far in favor of Myth, even though it feels like this is more accurate for the gold graph as well. It's 1400 gold in favor of the deity experience graph it is, and of course that net worth is that again. Yeah, I followed him. I didn't really watch the stream, but I followed him. We saw him killing off the courier song. Hitting on 2, here comes the black hole, or is it gonna be there? Yes, and it catches 2, what a great black hole this is! Dragonite, is he gonna drop? Yes, he is, just like the Leshrac. Dragonite buys back though, TPs are gonna be out there. They don't want to lose their tier 3 towers. Tidehunter backing up, tower still dies. Queen of Pain can blink away soon, Lycan cannot blink away, but should be fine regardless. Gets stunned though, or at least I said he would be fine, but will he be fine? I am not sure. Pops his BKB, will it be in time? I think it might be. Nature's Prophet. Oh, gets the last hit. Tier 3 tower also drops on the top lane though, by the way.
Make a fine humus.
I can't believe Nature's Prophet picked up the courier again. I mean, that's the second time. I mean, he has wards, but it doesn't have that many wards that he sees where the courier is all the time. Maybe. Roshan. Is he gonna drop? I think so. I don't think the dire side knows that this is going on, so they will, before they know it, it will be down. It will be too late for Myth to do anything against this.
Roshan has fallen to the race.
Tower dropped. 2 towers dropped though. And wow. So, Mineski knows, you know, our strength is. Our strength is pushing. We can push very fast, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna push faster. We're gonna get Necronomicons level 3 up on the Nature's Prophet right now.
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
Really? Oh yeah, we saw it. It was left on like 39 HP, I believe it was. They're gonna go in for this one. Tier 3 tower drops there too, so no tier 3 towers left on the side of Myth. We see Queen of Pain taking a lot of damage here. Ravage being used as well. Sonic Wave as well. Hand of God going through, keeping everybody of Mineski alive for now. And there's the song. Queen of Pain really has to blink away. There she goes. Is there gonna be a black hole? No, it's on cooldown still. There's nothing that they can do to stop that one. What are they gonna do? Nature's Prophet goes down. Naga Siren picking that up. Fortification goes up because they don't want their barracks to go down. Tidehunter has to back off. Still gets picked up by the Lone Druid. And it's gonna be Naga Siren that's gonna take a fall here as well. Or is she? Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Dragonite getting a double kill from that one. Barracks go down. Like I said, pushing power is what Mineski has. Pushing power is what they're gonna do. They want to go for more. Entangle and Snare is there. Is it gonna be Black Hole just yet? No, 50 seconds still, and they're gonna be barracks going down. There's nothing else they can do. They don't have a Ravage. They don't have to team fight whatsoever, and they just want to go for the next melee barracks. Lone Druid He has an agent. He doesn't care if he goes down. His bear will be able to stay alive and hit on the tower, and he gets the kill as well. Tower bear might go down, but who cares? Bear will be able to get resummoned in 60 seconds and snare bear. That is worth dying for if you get the early barracks. I mean, the only one staying alive is the Dragon Knight. The rest died in the middle lane as well, but you only have 2 ranged barracks left alive.
Dire's middle tower.
Oh, this is not going good for MiTH.Trust. I mean, really. We saw MiTH.Trust being very much in favor of most of the games. I mean, look at the kills, 16 for 30. That is MiTH.Trust being in the lead, for sure. But Mineski's pushing power is just, they catch a break, they catch a kill or two, like all on the bottom lane. Or sorry, they catch the Lycan, that's probably the most important kill. And they're able to take so much in return. They're able to just, I mean, we've seen Mineski taking kills and then just not being able to take anything in return. Of course, MiTH.Trust is going to try to do the same thing here, and they might be able to kill off the barracks before fortification still goes off. Sorry, I will talk less fast. But are they going to be able to do as much? They won't be able to kill off the top barracks regardless, because there's still a tier 3 2 tower standing there. There goes the Dragon Knight, stuns on the Lycan, there's the ensnared, BKB is on there though, look at that damage, Dragon Knight, will you stay alive? The Gem of Truth that is there, a song is being used as well, will there be a black hole? Enigma's thinking about it, he might get one, but no, yeah, well, he was too late with looking in the right position, he only gets the Leshrac, but Leshrac will still go down, Dragon Knight still up, Leshrac buys back, and there goes the Chen, drops on the side to the Queen of Pain. Bear might go down here as well and won't be able to get resummoned. That's the most important thing. The bear has all the items. The Lone Druid is worthless right now, and who cares about barracks? They want to go for the tier 4 towers. They want to go for the GG. Are they going to be able to get that tower? Queen of Pain killing off the Nature's Prophet on the side. Queen of Pain double kill. Nature's Prophet buys back as well. Are they going to be able to defend it though? Ravage being used to make sure they have enough time to push down the barracks. Look at that damage being done, and it's just a Naga Siren hitting on it. Eidolon's hitting on it. Are they gonna be able to do it? Not Nature's Prophet will drop here, and it's the GG. It goes to Myth. It goes to MiTH.Trust. They will take the win in this winners bracket game for the World Cyber Games Asian Championship, and they will continue on their way in the winners bracket. I can't believe that. It looked so good for Mineski, and just one fight can cost you the whole thing. The same thing, Myth. We lost one team fight, and they almost got mega creeps for Mineski, and then one team fight, go back! And Myth is able to take the game. What a game, so even for so long. Even though Myth looked to be in the lead for most of the time, I have to say, but Mineski definitely able to put up a good fight. I'm curious, I would be happy to see more of them, maybe meeting them up in the winners bracket again in the finals, who knows? Who knows? I will switch out of this game because we're gonna see more Dota 2, because this is just a winners bracket game. We are gonna have an entire tournament ahead of us for 2 days. It's today and tomorrow as well, and we'll be right back with another game of Dota 2. Stay tuned for that one.